Hi, it's day 10 for me. In I'm not really in isolation because I've got no symptoms, but I'm self isolating, social distancing. That's what I'm doing. That's my dog in the background. There has been over 712,000 cases, not deaths, globally um, of the virus. I think it's actually only day 7 for most people, but I'm on day 10 because I did it about 2 or 3 days before. Um, there's been over 33,000 deaths in the coronavirus. What I found really strange is that President Trump said they've got, other than places like Australia and China, the United States is one of the biggest land masses in the world with the most populations. And President Trump has decided that he's not going to um, call a lockdown on New York, which I think is absolutely crazy because London is currently showing the highest cases, possibly deaths in the UK. So surely the capitals of the world are with the most population are the places that need protecting. He hasn't got a clue. He has not got a clue. I reckon there'll be thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of deaths in America because President Trump isn't putting in lockdowns in places like Connecticut, New York, etc., etc. Uh, I'm all right. I've not had any symptoms. Like I said in my last video, I had a bit of diarrhea, a bit of a tummy upset, nothing major. I've been talking to my dad. He thinks he's already had it because he was ill in January. um, we were ill in January, so I think we might have already had it. Some very mild symptoms. Um, there's reports out in the press today that the UK could possibly be in lockdown for 6 to 12 months, or possibly getting cases for 6 to 12 months. Um, don't know how true that is. The streets are empty. The supermarkets are letting 1 to 3 people in at a time. The panic buying has stopped because there's not that many people in the store. Um, what else? People are just not going out. The police are policing streets and roads, asking where you're going, what you're doing, and why. There are basically only 4 reasons why you should be out. One, you have to work and you can't work from home. Two, exercise, and you shouldn't be using a car to exercise, so you have to walk. Three is shopping for vulnerable or um, for vulnerable people or yourself. And four is going for medication. They're the only 4 reasons you should be out. And so people are not going out to do things like, I don't know, say you need a loaf of bread. It's not essential, is it? Because it's just one item. So you have to stay at home because you can't just pop to the shops for a loaf of bread like you used to be able to. In Barnsley, which is where I live, the whole town is on lockdown. The only shops that are open are places like Boots, Superdrug, Body Care, Savers that supply things like medication. Iceland, which is a supermarket, Lidl, which is a supermarket. I'm not sure if Marks and Spencer's is open in Barnsley because they do both food and clothes. They might just be offering food. I don't know. But all the restaurants, cafes, pubs, they're all closed. The takeaways are doing takeaway, and that's it. They're doing takeaway delivery. They're not offering. If they're a sit-in place, they're closed. End of. So that's the status of things so far. Anyway, bye for now.